So our next one is side mount, and then we'll have side control following. They're pretty similar. They meet pretty much the same guidelines as why you would use them, but side control is more of it's a position that you're stabilizing and controlling the side mounts controlling the opponent, and side control is a transitionary platform tech more often than not. You can still do techniques from it, but we look at it as more of a transitionary point of view. So side mount is where I'm literally perpendicular to him, and I'm going to put my sternum onto his sternum, and we're going to do what's called 100 kilos. And so basically what that is because we're trying to control him with the side mount, is I'm trying to keep him stapled to the floor here and make it as hard as possible for him to move around. So it's uncomfortable for him, it's harder for him to breathe, and it's harder for him to mount a defense. So, let me move my mic here real quick. So the side mount, when I come down like this, I'm literally just place my sternum right on him. I'm going to drop all my weight right on top of him. I'm going to spread my knees out so I have a nice wide base. And the reason I do that is because if I have a narrow base like this, now my body weight comes up off of him. I need to drop my hips, so now I'm all on top of him. And now I still have options here to do various locks or joint manipulations or whatever I want to do. We don't like to stay down here and grapple. So if I'm down here, this is just transitionary for me primarily, but we kind of need to know how to control someone since there are a lot of grapplers and they prefer to ground grapple. For us, just like everything else, we use these as offensive approaches. So like we're a BJJ guy, might come down here and control until they can do a lock or a choke. We're just controlling enough to strike. So we'll be down here, and then our elbow's already at his face. Strike him that way, or plant my sternum into him, brace his head here, and knee him right in the side of the face. We also have elbows down here, and we can elbow down to the groin again. So our side mount was when we were sternum to sternum. Now he's trying to get out of the mount, trying to escape. So what we do is this is called side control. So my leg closest to his hip comes over like this. And my leg back here, just like if I was going to do a break roll, a backwards break roll, it's going to like tee off. And it's going to be up in the shoulder blade area of him. Now I'm going to squeeze it together like this. So now the good thing about this is now he has half of his weapons. He only really has this arm and this leg to attack me with. But nothing else he can really utilize because he's laying on it. So he's trapped himself into these two weapon platforms. So he's basically created a deficiency by 50%. And here again, we can do multiple things. We can do gokyos, ikios, some various shoulder locks, whatever you want to do. You can also continue the strikes to the face or strikes to other parts of the body.